What's going on, y'all? It's Hayden back with another video. I have a couple of hot takes for y'all today. The first thing that I'm going to share is that I have been looking more into strides in my own training and in the training of other organizations I've been a part of, and I'm starting to kind of question their validity. Why are we doing strides? What I'm seeing is that we need to be doing more race specific work in our workouts. So there's no point in hitting the ground for like 30, 40 meters without a purpose, right? So like if you're doing repeat Ks, why are you doing four strides for like 80 meters? If you're going to put that work into the workout, you might as well either add another 150 rep or have a higher speed rep, like 10, 20 meters, and better focus on your form. My second thing is that I feel like there's a better way to handle injuries, and the science is kind of with me on this, that we should be using more stress tolerance in our workouts. This means that if you're coming back from an injury, you're not going to just be able to increase your range of motion and just be able to hit the ground, right? What we're going to have to do is not only start building up a base, but do literally as much as your body can handle. So for instance, if you're like a distance runner who's ran distance events their entire career, you're not going to be able to just drop your mileage and say, oh, I'm gonna stay healthier. It doesn't work like that. Like maybe if you're going from 100 to 60, but if you're going from 60 to 40, you're kind of becoming a completely different kind of runner. What I would say that if you have a tendon or I guess ligament injury, the biggest thing that you could be doing is increasing stress tolerance week to week and increasing the number of frequency of touches before you get into workouts. I've seen this with a lot of athletes that they'll get back into workouts way too quickly and they'll never reach 100% healthy state, like especially with athletes that aren't necessarily fully along the pipeline yet. Like I feel like we shouldn't be forcing athletes back to full health. What I feel like we could be doing is slowly increasing stress tolerance and then seeing if it works. Like you're slowly increasing the amount of intensity of your training per week. The reason why you're slowly increasing intensity and frequency and not just immediately going to a workout system you want to go to is because your body hasn't proven that it was able to handle all of those workouts and the high mileage. You can't really have high frequency, high intensity at the same time without having first proven that you were able to handle that system. All that to say that training is a balance of everything. There's time for everything under the sun, and eventually you're going to be able to get to the high frequency workouts once you're coming back from injury. Like to all my returner runners out there, kind of stay in it. Like you will get back eventually. It takes time. It shouldn't take too long, but don't worry about how long it's going to take. That's just my 2 cents.